Doordash girl has been indicted. We still need to wait to find out the final charges, but let's check out this update with a Toasty.
It's actually taken a while because if you guys remember, I think it was like January. I flew all the way up to Oswego, New York, and
Dang.
we were there covering the whole trial. We thought a whole bunch of things were going to happen because I think this was the second. No, I think that was actually the first court date. So the pretrial hearing happens. That's where you had that viral clip of the judge saying, "Wait, you don't want cameras now." Um, so that all happens. So I was not there for that one, but I flew up for the next one. When I showed up to the next one, that's when we found out, uh-oh, it's not going to happen today because things got moved up the trial systems in New York. So things were moved from city court to county court for the TikTok Doordash girl. And if you guys don't remember who this is we're talking about Olivia Henderson.
How could any of us forget, bro? We've done how many videos on this girl now? We still
Henderson
waiting.
is the TikTok Doordash girl who unfortunately did a Doordash delivery and she filmed her customer um, half naked and just posted it for TikTok. And apparently, the first TikTok got around 30 million views. And then TikTok took that down. So she then, I guess, censored it and reposted it again. And TikTok also took that down.
I'm glad TikTok kept taking them down. They saw that unholy girl up on there screaming into the phone and said, nah, not today.
Um, and then she went on to say something like, this was like her way of getting justice by posting that because she went on to claim that she was the victim and that she was essayed from all this. And it was a very messy situation, to put it
Which,
lightly.
let's stop and talk about this. She's saying SA was a man being passed out with his pants down. He didn't touch her. He didn't do anything. He was in his own home. And she had explicit instructions, which she admitted on camera, to drop the food at the door and leave.
So, interesting things happening in Oswego, New York, to put it lightly. But regardless, she had court in Oswego, New York, and it was in the city court. I flew up there to cover it. Didn't happen. Now we're like, okay, what's going on? Well, it was moved up in the courts. And since then, it's essentially just been radio silence. We haven't heard anything. And I've been checking in very regularly because obviously I'm interested in this case. I cover a whole bunch of cases here on this channel, and this is just one of the ones that I wanted to keep tabs on. But now she was just formally indicted. So she was formally indicted by a grand jury, which means that a grand jury essentially needs to look at this whole case, and that's private, by the way, and they have to come to an agreement if they can charge her. Um, so that's what's currently going on. And if they actually charge her, then it'll actually go to court. So there's a lot of things that could be happening here, but
They better charge her since they indicted her. My God, I've been waiting months to find this out. I'm sure all of you guys on the channel have too.
it'll be interesting to follow. Um, but for now, Olivia has been silent. She hasn't really been posting on
Smart.
social media about this. So
Her public defender, cheap lawyer, probably said, please do not post anymore. You will ruin your case. And she maybe listened.
is she going to settle? Probably. Um, it seems like it would be in her best interest to settle because she filmed everything. Like everything is there. And she's charged with two counts. So the two counts is the unlawful surveillance and dissemination of unlawful surveillance. And all that evidence is on the internet. So it's not like she can really deny doing what she was charged for. So that's not really looking that good for her. So you have that. Um, and then you also, it's just, yeah, it doesn't look good. Sorry, I just traveled 12 hours, so my brain is slowly lagging right now. But yeah, no, she's not most likely. Okay, so she's currently facing 8 years. After, covering all the trials that I've been covering, people don't get anywhere near the max sentence. I mean, we
Yeah, they generally don't. And she's a young girl. She's probably gonna be like, oh, she made a mistake. She didn't know what she was doing, and blah blah blah. Even though this is like, even though she did know what she was doing, but she's gonna play that card in court, play the innocent, dumb young lady who can change.
just covered the Johnny Somali stuff, and he could have gotten a whole lot more than what he got, but he got 6 months. Most likely, Olivia is gonna get
But in a labor camp, though, that's pretty bad. 6 months of labor camp, that's gonna be a long 6 months for that dude.
on the shorter end of the sentence, if not probation. Um, from what I know, she's a first time offender, so like realistically, she's not gonna get 8 years, but each count of
We can pray, though.
I think they're Class E felonies, carries 4 years in prison, in the state of New York. So, that's currently what she's facing. Um, but, yeah, that's the new update to all of this. Now we just kinda have to wait around. I think she has another trial set in May of 2026, and we'll see if this goes to court or not. Will she settle, or will they try to fight this? It's going to be really tough to fight because, again, she filmed everything.
I mean, what's she gonna settle with? Like paying the guy money? She doesn't have any money. She's a young chick who works for Doordash. Not like she's made of millions or thousands unless she's given up her paychecks for the next 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be very interesting to put it lightly. But I wanted to make this quick update. Currently traveling, so I couldn't just sit down and film a video. So this is my version of filming a video, guys. Um, but I'm trying to think of, is there anything else that's currently happening with this whole trial? Um, It's going from, yeah, so it's happening in New York, it's happening in Oswego, New York, and it's going to county court, now. City court was a mess, and city court was, like, small fines. Like, when I was listening to all the cases, because on her first trial day, you have to sit through all the trial or all the cases before her, and it was all just, like, essentially parking tickets and stuff like that. So
You ever been to traffic court for a ticket? My God, it's a long day. My last name starts with a S, so I'm always at the end when that happens.
her being indicted now, that actually shows that the state might want to actually make an example out of her.
I
Because,
hope
I
they
mean,
do.
in city court, the punishment's not going to be too severe. Am I saying Oswego? Oswego, 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 New York. Look at that. That, yeah, of course, you have the David news as well. That is also crazy, which I will also be covering yours now soon. Um, But, yeah, no, obviously, Olivia still claims, or well, she hasn't made any videos since then, but the last communication we had from her, she was claiming that she was the victim. She was upset because she lost her TikTok, monetization on the 2 videos that gained, like, 30
She
million
deserved
views.
that.
And on TikTok, 30 million views, I mean, that could be a lot of money. Like, you could probably make, if the content was over a minute on TikTok, she could have made anywhere from 10 to 15 grand there. So
Dang, that's how much they pay on TikTok? What am I doing on YouTube?
that is a financial hit. But obviously, the way she got 30 million views is crazy. She blasted someone's privates on TikTok that is supposed to be her customer. What? So yeah, that happened. And then obviously she lost her DoorDash job. So that's
I think the real essay here is her on the guy because she took pictures of his body and posted them on the internet. He didn't touch her, he didn't do nothing. He was just passed out drunk on his couch and wanted to wake up to some food outside his door.
the damages for Olivia here. And well, I mean, now she's also facing the 2 felonies. So yeah, it's just crazy. I just wanted to come over here and give you guys the quick update. And it'll be interesting to follow and see what happens going forward. So yeah, that's it. Don't show people's privates on your social media accounts.
God is watching.
That's the big lesson here, guys. But regardless, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Well, at least she wasn't indicted. Hopefully the charges come soon. I have been waiting so long to find out what's going to go on with that, and I hope that they give her a good punishment at least. Although losing a lot of money on TikTok, that's good punishment, but not good enough. So pray you all having a blessed day. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button so you know when Jesus drops a new video from heaven. Peace out, y'all. See you next time. Be good. Stay blessed. Don't get finessed.